Welcome back to another episode of Fate Strange Fake. So in the previous and I guess 0th episode of the series, we kind of like established all the characters, all the masters, and all the servants, but we don't know all the servants' identities just yet. So we saw going from beginning, from the top, we saw Saber, who showed up at the very end of the episode with her or with his master, who is this blonde girl. You see it on the poster there. I don't know who the Saber is. I don't know who the blonde girl is. I guess we'll find out in probably this episode, right? And then we found out the archer, of course, being Gilgamesh, who was summoned by this like clan, tribe, whatever. And also another thing is that they were in Nevada, right? Snowfield is I think a made-up city, I think, in Nevada, right? So this is all happening in Nevada. Anyways, yeah, so we saw Gilgamesh being summoned by this, like, tribe, and this girl, young girl, is his master now. And when it comes to Lancers, we had, of course, Enkidu, whose master is a wolf, like a dog, which is interesting. I'm trying to think when else that I ever see a non-human be a master to a servant, and I can't think of it. I'm sure there has been like a precedent of that. We had like homunculi be masters, but actual animals, I can't remember it. Anyways, then we also had, of course, a rider being most likely the black thingy that the girl was seeing in her dreams. I'm guessing the girl's gonna be the master, the young girl, the kid is gonna be the master of the rider thingy. And then we had Castor being some kind of writer with like the grills and yeah, he like a buzz cut. I don't know who he is. We haven't gotten his name, but he is the servant of one of the like the buff guy, you know, who looks really, really cool. So that's the caster. We have an assassin being one of the Hassans. Now, when I was editing it, and also I saw it in the comments, when I was editing it, I said when I first saw her that the Zabania that she used looked like the Cursed Hand Zabania, which is definitely the case, but also she used another Zabania after it that looked a bit different, right? It was still like the hand itself still is very much the Zabania hand, but it looked a bit different, I guess, than the Cursed Hand Zabania. I guess we'll see, right? As far as I know, there's 20 different Hassans, so I don't know if she's one of them or not, but we'll find out. And then, of course, the Berserker was Jack the Ripper as the killer, right? The killer Jack the Ripper Berserker. Oh, that's so hype. That is so hype. From what we know, he doesn't have an appearance of his own, so he always mimics people because obviously the identity of Jack the Ripper was never found out, never confirmed. So he's kind of like just living through imitating people and stuff like that, which is awesome. Flat is his master as well, which is so interesting. And I guess Hassan's master, I forgot to say it, was one of the guys who died, but then he kind of like turned a vial or something in his heart, and then he arose back to life. He resurrected himself or something along those lines. And yeah, anyways. And then at the end of the episode, Enkidu and Gilgamesh had a battle, and Gilgamesh brought out his Ea to fire at Enkidu. And, you know, if there's anyone who can stand against Gilgamesh, it is Enkidu, but I'm pretty sure even Enkidu can't do that much if he gets hit with a full-on Ea, but I guess we'll find out, right? I'm pretty sure Enkidu does have weak to Inuma Elish as well as a trait, so I think he might be at a bit of a disadvantage. Let's find out. So, if you want to watch this, Uncut and Blur is always on my Patreon in the description. Let's go into Fate Strange Fake, episode 1. Ryogo Narita. Here she is. Is she in Nevada? I think she is. I think she's in Snowfield.
Breaking news. 昨晩、スノーフィールドを襲った衝撃は皆さんの記憶に新しいでしょう。南部に広がる砂漠地帯で起きた甚大な爆発は
Gas! Yeah, of course, it's a gas explosion, even in the US. Yes. Some traditions never change. Flat. Enkidu's fine. And Gilgamesh as well, so... Cast... No? Actually, I don't think it's a caster. うん。
この辺りに安いモーテルはありませんか？新顔さんだな。
It's this guy.
旅行かい？はい。日本から。おお、日本か。そりゃいいところから来たな。俺の親父が昔日本に行ってよ。キッズイランドだかいう遊園地の土産が今でも実家にあるぜ。日本のなんてところから来たんだ？あれ、どこだっけ？なんだそりゃ。ま、生まれた場所なんざ忘れちまうこともあるわな。
Interesting. Banging tattoo, of course.
いや、そんな。
Sajo! Oh! Oh! It's Sajo Ayaka? From Prototype? And that was the ice burns. Of course. Jester Cartoon. う These guys are so suspicious. Sajo fucking Ayaka, man. Holy fuck. I wonder if there's actually gonna be a ruler as well because of what the girl said. This girl. Which I did find out that she was voiced by Uchida Maya. Waver! Wrong guy. Yeah. We've seen it before.
の考えを伺いたい。今回の聖杯戦争には複数の少なくとも情報を秘匿したい勢力と広く公開したい勢力が背後に見え隠れしている。つまり合衆国は一枚岩ではないと。聖杯の権限を目的ではなく通過点の一つとしている組織がある。あるいは聖杯戦争というシステムそのものの向上化と量産を試みているのか。あの宣伝はスノーフィールドに多くの魔術師を呼び寄せるのが目的だったのかもしれん。彼らに聖杯戦争の術式を解析させるために。バカな。
Oh,
自分ではない他の魔術師に第三魔法に
yeah.
奇跡を解析させるなどと。
They want it for themselves, the Heaven's Feel.
我々時計塔のような個による根源への到達を目指す魔術師にとってはありえない。
G'day.
だが神秘を学びながら普通の魔術師とは違う思想を持つ者もいる。
Luviarin Reines. Oh, and then this is the Case House squad here. And then this is Cowless and I think at least. I could be wrong though. I can't tell who the rest of them are. Also, this looks like it's an old photo. Cowless is not that old. Interesting though. Okay.
あなたが口にすると説得力が違います。なるほど。私も弟子には手を焼かされている。
Oh, yep. Oh.
いずれにせよ全貌を把握するにはまだピースが足りない。ファルデウスは今回の聖杯戦争にはセイバーのサーバントがいない
Not
と言ってい
anymore.
ましたが、はっきりしているのは何もかもがイレギュラー尽くしだという。
Hmm.
もはや聖杯戦争そのものを行うつもりなのか疑わしいほどに。これは推測ですらなく勘に等しい予感に過ぎない。そして私にとっては最も許容しがたいことだが、この聖杯戦争をゲームやショーの類に貶めようとしている輩がいる。
It's this girl. Oh.
いくつかおすすめを書いといた。お好みかは保証なしだけどな。
ありがとうございます。この中にエレベーターがついているところはありますか？
エレベーター？そんな上等なところは。
いえ、なんでもないです。ありがとうございます。本当に。
おいおいおい、さすがにこれは大きすぎだぜ、嬢ちゃん。
いいんです。多分使い切れないんで。
Sajo. I still can't believe it. Ooh.
見つけたぞ。
That doesn't sound good.
よう、兄弟。いい朝だな。
Kester.
後で貴様の部屋に最新の時計を届けさせよう。作業を続けろ、キャスター。まあ聞けって。せっかくだ。この国の名物料理の一つでも教えてくれ。
Inside Out.
金に糸目はつけねえぞ。なんせ払うのは俺じゃねえからな。
Instead of In and Out. In Nevada?
親はすまなかった。
Did he drive to LA to get it?
まあってな。
Or to California?
貴様はどう考えている？
I'm pretty sure it's exclusive.
なんだそりゃ。砂漠で何かあったのか？
He did not even.
貴様に英霊としての見識を当てにしていた私
Come
が
on, name drop it. I wanna know who it is.
今後は一切電話するな。必要な時はこちらから連絡する。おいおい、待て待て待てよ。フランチェスカってジョーちゃんにもそんなに釣れないのか？
Francesca.
何？それともあれか。ファルデウ すって坊やの話の方がわかりやすいか？クローカっていう日本人のお友達の話で盛り上がるかい？貴様、なぜ？心配しなくてもこんなの共
Chillax.
有はしてねえよ。便利な時代だよな。インターネットと電話さえありゃ、この箱庭からでもなんとでもなるもんだぜ。ほうか。サーバントだからって俺には現代機器は使えねえと思ってたか？例えばそうさな。ティーネチャルクってお嬢ちゃんに一本電話でも入れてみるか。部下の人望も厚い我らがオーランドリーブ警察署長殿はフランチェスカやファルデウスとかいう黒幕面と仲良し小良し。この聖杯戦争を仕組んだ魔術師連中の一人で、スパイがあんたの組織に何人も。待て、貴様それ以上。盗聴がヤバいと思ったろ？電子的にも魔術的にも盗聴されるかもしれねえしな。俺にこれ以上ベラベラと喋られちゃ困るよな。なるほど。真摯に謝罪するとしよう。私はどうやら君のことを見くびっていたようだ。キャスター。急になんだよ、気持ち悪い。君の能力は把握したと言っている。しかしまだその口を閉じないというのなら、私にも考えがある。おお、フレークで自己紹介するのか。だがな、3回しか使えないそいつを使っちまうより、もっと簡単に俺の口を塞ぐ方法があるぜ。何が望みだ？言ったろ、兄弟。うまい飯をおごれよ。それで俺の口は塞がるぜ。
I want to know what his true name is. I'm so curious.
聖杯戦争に参加しろ。
嫌い。
逃げれば呪いがお前の命を食らい尽くす。
Yep, that's definitely Kotomine Kirei. Is that someone next to him here? I don't think so. I think that's just a shadow, like an object, I think.
左条綾香。逃げれば呪いがお前の命を。
Oh, that doesn't look pleasant. And what did it say? If you run, the curse will devour you. Hmm?
その刻印、0時ではないな。何が目的でこの町に来た？
知らないよ。私はただ変な白い女に言われてこの町に来ただけだから。
なるほど。アインツベルンの肉人形から捨て駒にされた哀れなはぐれ魔術師といった。
私魔術師じゃないんだけど。
Do you think the Ansman center here because they didn't want this Holy Grail War to, or like they didn't want the Heaven's Field to be accessed by, you know, the associations here. They didn't want the third true magic to be deciphered here by like these people here. I'm guessing that's gonna be the case, right? Because obviously the Einsburns want the third true magic to themselves. To themselves.
円卓の騎士王と歌われた高潔な英雄が無抵抗の女を切り捨てろ。
Is it actually Arthur? Was it actually Arthur that we saw? Arthur Pendragon. She said the thing. It's strange.
だとしたらこれで気が済んでくれるのかな。やだ、死にたくない。
抑止の輪より来たれ。
Zabania. That's definitely Curse Hand Zabania here.
私は
It's her, yeah, it's my, Uchida Maya.
呼ばれた瞬間にマスターが死んでるなんてなかなかドラマチックだよね。
That makes sense if it was Arthur because of Prototype. Sajo Ayaka. It doesn't look like the same Arthur that was in Prototype, but he looks younger. He looks cool though. Huma? It is Arthur. Yep, Old Man of the Mountain, Hassan. Ooh, baby, the magic resistance. Oh, the roar! It's like the lion's roar. Holy shit. A bit OD, you know, a tiny bit OD. So, is this what we saw at the end of the previous episode? I think so. Humu. Oh! that's funny. Flat. The Saber's being detained. Poor Arthur. Of course, a gas leak. It's a gas leak. He's so cool. Also, he revealed his true name off the bat. They're not even hiding their true names. Ishima is such a good VA.
今まで何度か聖杯戦争を見てきたけど、さすがに警察に捕まったサーバントは初めて見たよ。
Yeah?
こういうことがあるから人生ってやめられないよね。
成長感謝する。君たちの人生が苛絶なる歌声に満ちたものであることを祈ろう。
No. No? Oh, there's more! Let me lower the volume.
見てるのかな、ハンザ君。ご安心を。
Holy
聞き流
Church!
しておりますとも、シフ殿。
The fuckers are here as well!
ダメだよね。
Of course they are. We know about the US branch.
ご意思をお伝えくださればいいのです。敵を消滅させよ。今回は代行者としての仕事じゃなくて、聖杯戦争の監督官として。
Okay.
ほら、腹ごとなら。
A bit better.
君の方が少しだけ得意じゃない。っていうか、人の話を聞くときは携帯電話を置こうよ。ね。シフ殿こそ、人と話すときは目を見てください。あと、表向きはちゃんと神父としてふさわしい言動を取ること。いいね。わかっていますとも。ちゃんとカジノに出向くときは私服にしますよ。まず、カジノに出向かないでほしいんだけどね。
He's in Nevada. Of course he's gonna go to the casino. Oh.
ああ、ごめんね。携帯電話にはまって腕が落ちたかと思ってたよ。
Oh, ew.
まだまだいけるじゃないですか、シフ殿。さあ、行こうか、カルテット。
Ooh, quartet.
久方ぶりに仕事の時間だ。
The heroic spirit incident? What the fuck do you mean? Holy shit. It's Arthur Pendragon. So I wasn't too far off in the previous episode when I said he kind of looks like Mordred, you know? He does look quite different from the prototype Arthur, but I can see it. I can see it. He looks a bit younger, a bit cooler. He looks a bit more, I mean, to be fair, this art style does make everyone look a bit different. Sajo fucking Ayaka. I'm gonna go back and rewatch Prototype before the next episode again, just to refresh everything that happens in it. In like those 12 minutes that Prototype has, it's less than 12 minutes because like 2 minutes of that is like the ending song. It's like 10 minutes. I'm gonna refresh myself on everything that happens there because I want to see more of it. But Sajo fucking Ayaka is here, and not only that, she also has Arthur, which is hype. And it seems like she was sent here by the Ainsburns, but it also seems like it was against her will. From what we're seeing here, it looks like it was there's a kind of curse. There's like the curse on her, and if she runs away, then that curse is gonna basically kill her. So as long as she doesn't want to die, she needs to participate in this Holy Grail War. Basically, the Ainsburns forced her into it. Now, God. Now, who from the Ainsburns was involved in this? I don't know, but my guess would be that the reason they're doing it is because they want to keep the third true magic to themselves, right? Or at least the pursuit of the third true magic to themselves. They don't want to give away Heaven's Field to anyone else, because from my understanding of true magic, only once one person achieves the true magic, finds the path to the true magic and stuff like that through the Grail, that path to that true magic closes and no one else can access it anymore, right? So I'm pretty sure second true magic, nobody but Zilrich can access second true magic, right? And I'm pretty sure if someone manages to find access to Heaven's Field, nobody else can ever access Heaven's Field apart from that one person, that one mage, right? At least I think that's how it works. Which, it would make sense why the Ainsburns wouldn't want anyone else to have access to it, right? They would want to keep it to themselves. They would want to be the ones to reach it, not anyone else. because that's basically their entire lineage. That's what they're fighting for. And it seems like this Francesca, is that her name? I think so. She is the one who's orchestrating this entire thing and turning it into a bit of a game here. She's kind of like the game master of this Holy Grail War. So that's our fake Holy Grail War, which is very interesting. They're trying to also make it into like a they're trying to overwrite it, right? They're trying to make it into a genuine, full-on Holy Grail War, just like how it is in Japan, right? Not just a fake one, which is interesting. That's very interesting. There was a hypothesis here in this episode that said they want to farm Holy Grails from it, which, I mean, that's kind of like the reason why the Holy Grail War came to be in the first place, right? It originally was meant to be a deterrent, or not a deterrent, but like a guardian system against like beasts and threats to humanity. But then the freaking Einsburns and the Matos and the Tosakas decided, you know what, I actually kind of want that Holy Grail for myself. So they turned it into a battle royale, right? But here, it seems like they're trying to have one of these battle royales for themselves as well. So to farm those grails. So yeah. Very interesting. Very, very, very cool. It's also really funny seeing Arthur getting arrested. That was not on my bingo card. I was not expecting that. And also Sajo Ayaka as well. I wonder, I want to see more of her story, where it's going to go. I think that's going to be awesome. We still haven't found out who the actual caster is as well. Like his true name. And we haven't seen any more, or we haven't gotten any more information on Ryder, right? They've told us the name of the family. I'm gonna actually go through the episode in like after this and write down the names, because I feel like that's just a good idea. I want to have all the names. I don't know them by here they are. The Kurokas. So the Kuroka family. Kurokas. Yeah. I'm gonna write out all of their names, but we haven't seen much more of them. We saw the father has like some kind of curse. I wonder if this curse that he has, or this kind of like rash that he has, is somehow related to. We saw the familiars earlier, right? Who are infested by some kind of like curse and stuff. So I wonder if it has any, if there's any connection there. I don't know. Also, Flat, he's great. I want to see more of Flat as well. He's really, really fun. He's a great guy. Or a great character, I should say. So I'm excited for that. I want to know more about Francesca as well. I want to see if there's actually going to be a ruler. They talked about a ruler. They were like, oh, it would be so cool if a ruler showed up. So I hope we get to see on. That would be awesome. But that's all for future episodes. Man, I want to binge this. I want to binge this so hard, but I can't. I guess we wait a week now. So thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.